Thanks for watching.
Disclaimer: some textures in this world are from PVZ All-Stars, so all credit for most items belongs to PopCap. Hello, I'm Alex in Disneyland Studios, and it has been over a year since I stopped working on my Jungle Ages project. But finally, I have decided to create a world again. The Stone Age. The first thing to show is the lawn and its icon on the world map. This is the lawn, much better than a Jungle Ages lawn. Link in the description. The gimmick of this world is that randomly a downpour will happen, making puddle tiles that require a lily pad to plant on. Because of this, you will be required to bring lily pad on day 1. Another picture of a lawn, but this one is more zoomed in. The next is the icon island for the world select screen. This is just the icon island without the rest of the world select. Much better than the Jungle Ages one by a lot. This looks way better than the Jungle Ages icon, as I mentioned. You also may have noticed that on the top of the page, where it says the title of the picture, has a number. Like this one is 4 Stone Age icon on map. I did that just to keep everything organized. I didn't want everything out of order like it was in the Jungle Ages, where I just had to randomly search through everything and just show some of my personal pictures that don't necessarily have anything to do with this. I think it's important to mention that this will have the same level layout as Lost City, other than the encountered zombies and plants. What this means is that the mini games, the special objective levels, and the endless zones will all be unlocked on the same day. This is the seed packet for the Stone Ages. Nothing special really. Now for the plants. This is the premium plant for this world. Foxtail. Foxtail would cost $5 in the US. The sun cost would be $150. And what Foxtail does is he launches 3 spike thingies, pale thingies, at 3 zombies that do 3 damage each. Also, Foxtail can be planted on land and in water. So it upgraded Homing Thistle and upgrading 3 Peter. So pretty much a lily pad, or technically any aquatic plant, 3 Peter, a cattail, and Homing Thistle, and any plant that does 3 damage. His almanac entry is meow. Just because I'm a fox doesn't mean I can't go meow. That's not how things work in my family. I kind of wrote it after the cattail almanac entry from PVZ1. I think it turned out well. The first plant encountered in the Stone Age is Old Battle Stump. Old Battle Stump is unlocked after day 1. Sun cost would be 200. He launches wood chunks that do normal damage at 5 zombies every 3 seconds. Inspiration for this plant was Bam Boom. 3 seconds. This is him on the map. His almanac entry is, I have a long lost cousin, says Old Battle Stump. The last time I saw him, he was leaving our home in a zombie killing adventure road trip, but they didn't take me. This is Pulp Shrew. He is unlocked after day 7 and costs 100 sun. Slowly, the longer he is planted, he gains more projectiles, till he reaches 10 projectiles. Each projectile does 0.5 damage. What this means is, the original Pulp Shrew now is supposed to be in Dark Ages. Accordingly, he was supposed to gain more projectiles over time and do more damage. So, that's what he did. He starts out with 1. And that does 0.5 damage, then slowly he gets more and more until he has 10. So that he does a max of 5 damage. 2 shots can kill a basic zombie. Not bad. His almanac entry is, I had a chance to fight in Dark Ages. I had a chance. At least until Shroom came. Hate that Shroom. Ironically, either Sunbeam or Shroom actually did replace Pulp Shrew. Which is kind of sad. Pulp Shrew would have been very interesting. And another ironic thing is, my favorite mushroom from the original game, well, second favorite, one of my favorite plants actually in the whole series is Shroom, so, yeah. The Zoom Shroom. Zoom Shroom is unlocked after day 11 and costs 75 sun. He goes back and forth in the row until stopped by water. He does 1 damage on the map. His almanac entry is, Zoom Shroom thinks he's so fast, but he's not. Not super fast, at least. The premium for part 2 is Umbrella Leaf. Umbrella Leaf would cost $7 US and have a 20 sun cost. A 200 sun cost. She can reflect 6 things before disappearing. The most notable are the Octos from the Octo Zombie and the Wizard Magic Ball thingies from the Wizard Zombie. Sadly, I ran out of creativeness for the almanac entries, so you will not be seeing any for any plant or zombie unless I come up with one on the top of my head that's not scripted. The first plant for part 2 is the sea melon. And yes, I googled it. I wanted an aquatic plant. I googled sea melon. Sea melon is unlocked after day 17 with a sun of 200. It is a water cherry bomb. It would be a great plant for Big White Beach. The last plant is a returning one. One of my favorites. Hint, it's a mushroom. Guess what it is. Okay, you ready to hear what it is? You are? The plant is Doom Shroom. Unlocked after day 23 and costs 250 sun. Here's the catch. The creator only lasts 10 seconds. Much better than the original game. Now, before I get to the zombies, I will show the map items, which is things you find on the map. The platforms, the ones that have the levels on them, where you can find plants, where you can find these things, actually. And then I'll also talk about the Endless Zone. So, this is just a starting platform. You should have seen the original version. I made it one night, then when I went back to it in the morning, since I used the brush tool, it was blurry, and I was mad. So, I remade it. Looks good. You can actually see it actually has the lawn on it. It resembles what you see in the actual lawn and on the icon. So, yeah. So, just boring platforms, blah, blah, blah. Guard, podium. This one is not that notable, but semi-notable, I guess. Most likely in the next version I will completely redo it. Because this was before I actually really saw the guard. Because I really didn't see it until after I designed this. More platforms for part 2. By the way, those are part 1 platforms. Part 2 platforms. This is the Endless Zone platform. The Endless Zone is prehistoric war grounds. If you have a better name, please leave it in the description. The starting plans are the same as Ancient Egypt, Pirate Seas, Far Future Wild West, etc. But it has lily pads and old Battle Stump also. And you'll see why it has old Battle Stump later on in it. This is the Zombot podium. Looks cool. But at the moment, I have no clue what I will make to be the Zombot. Please leave ideas in the description. I will hopefully use one of them. Now, time for the 4 basic zombies. The Stone Zombie, Stone Cone Head, Stone Bucket Head. So, basic. Stone Flag Zombie. This is not one of the things I talked about in the beginning with the disclaimer. I actually had to take the basic zombie, remove his arm, put a flag in the arm, then reattach the arm. Yeah. Now for the first real zombie, the Mammoth riding zombie. This thing has introduced on day 2. It requires a lob shot plant to kill. Even the basic zombie has 20 health alone. That's probably gonna change, just saying. Most likely to go back down to 10, but the Mammoth itself has health of the zombot. Because it's not a zombie. It's not a robot. It's a real mammoth. Maybe. I don't know. Just this cave zombie found a mammoth. This is the ancient bird rider. He's introduced on day 7. I think there actually is a zombie introduced on day 12. Just say day 7, and it's a dodo. This is the imp, the snake-headed imp. Just a regular imp, introduced on day 9. The Gargantua. This is the Stone Age Gargantua, introduced on day 11, not 12. He has the health of Jurassic Mars Guard, which is, it takes 3 basic cherry bombs, pretty much. So, yay! Now for part 2 zombies. The Slingshot zombie, introduced on day 17. He is an octo zombie, but the octo thing only lasts for 4 seconds because it's a slingshot. He slings blocks of plants, stuns them for 4 seconds, and then they come back. But since it's a slingshot, he does it often, and he can pretty much doom you. The last zombie is the Stone Mask zombie. Leave ideas for what this zombie can do in the comment section below. I have no clue. Didn't want it to be a Jurassic fossil head clone, so that is the first update of the Stone Age world. Please let me know if you liked it and leave suggestions, like for the Zombot, the Stone Mask zombie, and I honestly do not really like Shroom. I liked my original artwork for that I made back in 2014. I tried to recreate it again. If nobody leaves me suggestions to replace it, I will probably put in my old Shroom. Also, in the next update, you'll probably see costumes. I forgot to do them. Maybe better zombies also, so please like, favorite, share, and if you didn't like it, just tell me how it can improve. And thanks for watching, YouTube. Disclaimer. Some textures in this world are from PvZ All-Stars, so all credit for most items belongs to PopCap. Oh, crap. Oops. Never mind. Maybe I'll put this is an outtake. Yeah. But no. Oops. Seed packet. Oh yeah, I forgot to mention cattail. That was pretty big. This is the Stone Age seed packet. Not much needs to be said about this. So yeah. This is Pulp Shrew. Pulp Shrew is unlocked after day 7 and costs 100 sun. Slowly, the longer he is planted, he gains more projectiles. So, this is the Zoom Shroom. This is the last plant in what would be part 1 of the Stone Ages. Yeah. Zoom Shroom is unlocked after day 11. Originally, in the original Dark Ages, accordingly, he was actually just, well, he shot back wizards' projectiles back at the zombies. He reflected them. For part 2, you may recognize him. I mean, her. Umbrella Leaf would cost $7 US, and would have a 20 sun cost. She can reflect 6 things before disappearing. The first plant for part 2 is sea melon. And yes, this thing is a real plant. It looks really blurry. The last plant is a returning one. One of my favorites. Hint, it's a mushroom. Okay, guess. You ready? Okay. The plant is Doom Shroom. So, yeah. Be back. So, yeah. Now, time for the 4 basic zombies. Basic zombie, nothing